Hi, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to install a Power Commander 5 on this 2016 Triumph Street Twin. To install this unit, we're going to pop these side covers off, take off the seat, and remove the fuel tank. We're going to lift up the back of the tank and unplug the vent line on the left-hand side. Over here on the right-hand side, we have two electrical connectors to disconnect and a high-pressure fuel line. Once those are unplugged, we can lift the tank off. Next, we're going to remove this bolt here at the top of the frame. That'll allow us to move the wiring harness a little bit and help with our Power Commander's wiring harness routing. Our Power Commander module is going to store right here behind the left-hand side cover. We're going to route the entire harness in between the frame and the battery up through here. The largest leg of the harness is going to route down the left-hand side of the frame. The smaller leg with the larger connectors is going to route into the frame between the stock wiring harness and the frame and out the right-hand side of the bike. Over here behind the right side cover, we're going to loosen our rear brake fluid reservoir. And that's going to allow us to get to our crank position sensor connectors a lot easier. We're going to unplug the stock crank position sensor connectors. That's the black 2-pin connector pair. The small white 2-pin connectors with the brown colored wires are going to route to that location. And right there we're going to plug the Power Commander's connectors in line with the stock connectors. Once those are plugged in, we can put the brake fluid reservoir back on. On the right hand side of the throttle bodies, we can find the throttle servo. We're going to unplug it. And we're going to plug the Power Commander's connectors in line there. Here on top of the engine, we're going to plug in line with the fuel injectors. The Power Commander's leads with the orange colored wires are going to go in line with the left side injector. The pair of leads with the yellow colored wires are going to go in line with the right side injector. These injectors can be a little bit difficult to unplug. You'll want to lift the rubber boot off the top of them. I find it easiest to push on the side of the connector with a screwdriver and the other side with my finger. You have to squeeze the sides of the connectors as you lift the connector up and off. Once the stock connector is unplugged, plug the Power Commander's yellow wire leads in line there. We're going to route the wires with the spade connectors, specifically the ones with the red and green colored wires, to the right hand side of the frame. This is where we can access the left cylinder coil wires. We're going to unplug the stock green wire with purple tracer, and the green colored wires of the Power Commander are going to plug in line there. We're going to unplug the brown wire with the pink tracer. That's the 12-volt wire for our coil. We're going to plug the Power Commander's red wires with white tracers in line there. Here on the left-hand side of the frame, we can see the coil wires for our right cylinder coil. We're going to unplug the green wire with the pink tracer, and we're going to plug the Power Commander wires, blue colored wires, in line there. We're also going to plug the Power Commander injector leads with the orange colored wires in line with the left cylinder fuel injector. Power Commander has a ground wire with a small ring terminal. We're going to secure that to the negative post of the battery. The Power Commander module is just going to sit right here behind the left-hand side cover. We're going to tuck it in inside the snorkel inlet.